Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Don't say good evening. Don't say good evening. Good evening. How is everyone? How are you, Nat? Yeah. I'm rough. I'm going to see how long I last in this epic race. It's the backpedal group ride. Hello to everyone in the start pen. No, not. Two watts per kilo rollout. Thanks to our end for jumping in and taking over the leader role. Thanks to who Tim McNulty is the sweeper. Sweeper's got to be really fit. Hey, John Butman, are you back in the UK? I see you in the. Just saw your name pop up. Oh. Oh, where's my companion app? That'll help, wouldn't it? John's been to France, Nat. John Butman. Yeah, he's been watching my streams from France. Everywhere. Paris, I think. Pardon? Did you have some frog legs? Snails. Hello, Andy Good. Happy Christmas. How are you? Oh, I was going to title this ride Kill or Cure, but I can't title it every single ride this week is Kill or Cure. But yeah. Yeah, we've got some Lemsip on the deck. Sorry about the microphones out there at the way. I don't know why it's in camera. I've been playing about with everything. But it's going out. Yeah, why don't you message him? No, you won't. He's only doing a X forward, wince forward loop or whatever. You go, John. You don't wait for me, John. Oh, it's kicking off. I've barely started. I'm not panicking. You are. Who? Me? Not me. Just a simple question. John's home. John's back. Yeah. Ali's here, Nat. Hi, Ali. I look as grey as my top, I think. Merry Christmas. Not sure that Lemsip is an ergogenic aid. ERGOgenic aid. So proper Lemsip as well. Proper Lemsip. Huh? Max strength.
No, it's club card price.
Club card price. They didn't have any cheap Tesco ones. They had literally sold out of everything. Merry Christmas, Nat. No, we haven't got the tree up. Don't mention it, Ali. Oh. Well, she hasn't mentioned it. It's just put the Christmas tree emoji. We're not going to bother this year. We will do a little hot toddy live stream tonight to say Happy Christmas. I thought it'd be quite nice. No? You have to have a shower. Yeah. Whoops. What's happened to Scott? Any idea why I've got a big red arrow over my head, Tim McNulty? Better than having a big red ring over your head. Am I last? I'm 13th out of 13th. Right on, says Ali. Ours only got decorated today and not as much as normal. Is Wilf's tail a bit too dangerous? Or is that Hattie's tail around the Christmas tree? Oh yeah, Wilf's got a little tail. Oh, I don't know. Has Wilf got a little dock tail? I'm going to go yes. I'm going to go docked. Well, Ali's here. Nat's like, let me find out. I don't know now. That's funny, isn't it? It's what's that South African thing? Not the Morgan Freeman law. What's it called? He has a long tail. Hattie has a tornado. Wolf has a full tail. Hattie has a dock tail. I tell you what, I think I've still got bruises on my shin bones from Albie's tail from last Christmas. I've just finished off Albie's Benelin. I'm sure you wouldn't minded that. He did like his Benelin, didn't he? Once you rammed it down his throat. Yeah, he liked the spoon, but he didn't sort of like the spoon down his throat. Oh yeah, lick it. That's it. If you give him the spoon, he'd go blah, 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 and it'd just be like sticky all over his face. John Flicking says, "Get well soon. Merry Christmas, Scott. Get well soon, Scott. Merry Christmas to you and Nat. Merry Christmas to you, John." I needed to put a new cadence battery in, didn't I? John says, "Catch it." No chance. There's no chance, mate. I'm not going over 130 beats per minute, but I have got the old Wahoo on, so maybe I'm already at 160 and I just don't know it yet. Oh, lovely Albie. It's been really hard seeing some of the old behind the con videos come up. And there's one where I unboxed, like, even the ones where he's not part of it, really. I was saying to Nat where I unboxed the ones, unboxed some DHB stuff, and he just sat on the sofa looking at us. So. Oh. So what's everyone's Christmas Eve plans then? Do they do a last minute? Is Stephen PG out doing a bit of last minute shopping, or is the Bell's hairdresser shut today? Oh, why don't you message Bell Bullet and just see if he wants to ride? I didn't mean Winsford. I meant Wootton Courtney. I don't know. It's up to you. I wouldn't. If you're not feeling great still, you don't want cold air down your throat. No. Well, that's what I said to Bullet. Bullet was going to do this ride, but he's feeling rough, and I just said he was going to do Festive 500, and he said he's feeling a bit rough. He might have just sneezed once, though, you know, Bullet. Yeah. Marky, it's Marky's first backpedal group ride. That's lovely. This is my group ride. Welcome to Backpedal. I would love to be part of a group ride one day. I am Lantern Rouge, yeah. Oh, yeah, Lantern Rouge. Me and Benji. Just going on to the gravel. Careful, that's almost an Australian accent coming out. Hasn't happened for a while.
Everyone should be doing their
Sprouts and cabbage, red cabbage and cranberry. Or, if you're cheapskates, apple juice. Is it £1 cheaper than cranberry?
Yeah.
Apple juice is £1 cheaper than cranberry if you're cooking your red currant. Red. Some of my favourite sweets, Sour Patch Kids. You can only find them in Morrison's, not Tesco's in Minehead. They're vegan, they're sour, they're watermelon, they're kids, and they're patchy. I love them. I was just saying to Nat before I started, one of the worst things about getting ill is not being able to fast. I haven't. It's tricky. I think if it was just a cold, you'd be all right at fasting. But because it's gone on my chest a little bit, which is probably why I shouldn't be cycling, it's gone fully on chest. I'm glad you like South Street. Yeah, well, annoyingly, I was hoping that was going to be our Christmas Day special on Rob and Scott, but our live special maybe. But I haven't even said about going over because obviously Nat wants me to take a COVID test. Which I was pretty sure it wasn't. But who knows? Just got to make sure it doesn't go and turn into bronchitis or anything like that. So everyone keeps messaging me about. Don't cycle your bike. You'll go turn into bronchitis and chest infection. You'll be off the bike for 6 months. Live. Special. But tiny races are at 3 o'clock, so I've still got time to get to them. Thanks to Aaron for jumping in and doing the text on the screen and stuff. You got 1 minute 40. Perhaps they'll lap me. Realistically, I'm not going to stay in this ride for much longer, doing 15k an hour. Got to make 7 cans of cider last for tomorrow. And so I don't think I've drunk a can of cider for 2 months. Oh. Right, let's get the fan on. Didn't want to turn this one on today. We are sweating a bit. They're all the little groups. That's nice. At 1 minute 59 ahead. But they're doing 2 point. They're doing sort of 2 watts per kilo ish. Nat, could you find me a battery? A little round one. I think they're in that cupboard, that shelf thing, please. I can't look at 43 cadence. It's making my knees hurt, even though my cadence isn't at 43. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. No, not 25, 32s or something like that. This is late join, actually. I could rejoin, couldn't I? Anyone wants to have some fun? I could do that. What's that? Yeah, 32 something. Yeah, I think that's the one. Oh, Sour Patch Kid. Oh. Oh, come on. You know it's bad when your finger strength can't even undo the bloody stages door. Oh. Sweating more then than at the start of the ride. I think Scott is rejoining the group. Marky, I'm just changing the cadence center. I might restart back in. I don't know if I'm going to be honest. I don't feel great. Did I just put the same battery back in, or did I? I didn't put the new one back in.
Well, I don't know.
Can anyone confirm if I put the new battery back in, or if it's an old one that I put back in? I think it might be the new one. I've done that before. Ah, let me friggin' nail back. Oh. I need to get a cadence sensor. How much are they in that cadence sensor? Wiggle, lifeline, cadence sensor. Ah.
Lifeline speed and cadence with Bluetooth 4.0 and plus.
That's the one.
$24.99.
Oh, what, for speed and cadence?
Speed and cadence with Bluetooth 4.0 and plus.
Oh, that's quite reasonable. What?
Well, it's 37% off.
Oh, right. I was going to say a bit more than that for both of them.
It's normally $39.99.
Look at the cadence go now. New battery. No, is that right? That's still not enough, is it? I'm up to more than 62. Oh, probably just sweating it. Right, let's decide what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? Turn the fan on a little bit. I don't know what to do, to be honest. What should I do? Is it going to bring it up now? Events? It's probably not, is it? Oh. Bugger. Bugger, no more events scheduled.
Can you rejoin now?
No, it's not there. Only show clubs. Ah, there we go. I'm probably not going to stick with these guys very long. Find ride.
Pedal, pedal, pedal.
I'm back and I'm ninth. I'm back. I'm overtaking people now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just had a little rest.
That means 4 people have dropped out.
No. Marky. Ha 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 ha. I just put the word still. Cadence up. I hate seeing cadence like at 50 when it's not at 50. Better than 7 cadence, yeah. But it's just like, but yeah, 2 cadence. Person climbing Porlock Hill at 2 cadence. Oh, thank you. I'm struggling to hold 2 watts per kilo, guys, so. There's Timbot Minolti. Hey Tim, wanna Sour Patch Kid? I can't even type. There we go. Okay. Tim, we're gonna have to quit the ride and rejoin again. Marky, I don't know. Oh no, gravel. Who did this course? There's Tim Bliss. Hi, Tim. Thanks for waiting up. This is where we'll smash it past them. C2 style. Thanks, Marky. Yes, we're leading, Tim. I'm going to do 500 kilometers today. 10 hours. No, I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to last in this ride very long, to be honest. I should have moved the fan so it's not blowing on my chest. Take some screenshots whilst I'm still in the pack. Mark, I should DS this. Yeah. True. I'm trying to, John, keep the pins turning. What's really breaking me mentally is the cadence all over the place. Do you think Wiggle will deliver tomorrow? I've lost my Wiggle next day delivery, which is £10 a year, their Wiggle Plus. I don't think they're letting you buy it. You usually have to buy it when you check out on something, but I don't think they're letting you buy it at this time of year. Bullet, Lord Bullet of Bell. I've lost my next day Wiggle delivery. Could you order something? It's the Lifeline speed and cadence sensor. It's like 25 quid or something. I'll give you the money. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to spend probably about £5. It won't let me reactivate, so I guess it's just this time of year. They're not letting people with Christmas reactivate the Wiggle Plus subscription. So if you can do that, either send it to me or you, and I'll sort you out the cash. Cheers, mate. And don't forget to use my Wiggle link. Yeah, so I ordered some stuff from Wiggle. What day are we on now? So it came yesterday. I ordered it the day before. I had to pay like £4, £5 shipping. It's all my nutrition stuff. I'm out of the recovery shakes and stuff like that. You might have got one for Christmas. Christmas is cancelled this year in this house. How to ride properly in winter. Yeah, thick, dense snow roads. Wheels full in the snow. I stopped. You, Leafeon, you always come out with some cracking questions, don't you? Get on some Zwift workouts, Zwift races, and I've seen so many people. Someone on Instagram broke their like hip on the snow, just a real easy. Oh. Oh. Is it raining now as well? In the UK, don't get a lot of snow, so it's mainly just, it's not really worth having snow tyres, to be honest, unless you're commuting and it's icy. John's looking forward to the Port Hill climb. Already got my eyes set on 4 watts per kilo. Yes, let's have it, John. Road to the ACATs. Let's smash it together, mate. Great content weekend as well. You get to ride with Bullet Bell. Right on. John did an FTP test last night after a full day of traveling, managed to 7-1. Did you end up doing the ramp test or the FTP? That's tough as well. After a full day of traveling, you got a lot of, fatigue in your legs. You probably haven't been eating the best of you, and you've been watching my streams. So, and it's always did you go? I assume you went on a plane, so you got all the aircon, all those germs flying around. You might not be ill, but you might have caught something that you don't know. Ramp test. Well, a ramp test is a little bit more achievable then, isn't it? After that, which is why the ramp test is designed, isn't it? So you can actually slip it in your training more than an FTP test. So, are you happy with that? I can't recall what your number was before. Again, critty bang bang. We'll have to message me. We'll have to have a look for a critty bang bang. If this goes over the weekend, the legs are feeling so good at the moment. Like, I'm so impressed with how they feel. They just want to go and go and go, even after everything I've thrown at them. But obviously, everything's been let down by the sort of chest up. Well, brilliant FTP. So, and more importantly, yeah, so nice to get an improvement on number. Most importantly with FTP, like I always say, is that it's accurate. Because every training session you do, which isn't an accurate FTP, is just wasted time, isn't it? It's either too hard or not hard enough. Technically, I need to do it at the moment, although I know I can't really do one at the moment with how I feel. But the longer you cycle, John, a couple of years' time, once you've got a couple of years in your legs, you'll actually know. You should be able to guess where your FTP is. You'll just get this feeling of, right, it's kind of like, 275 or 295. You'll just get that feeling. You'll do a warm up or start doing a training ride, and you'll just know that that's too hard or that's too easy. Yeah, new gains. You gotta. That's why cycling's so addictive as well, though. It's because the progression when you start is amazing. You just got to, I mean, you've got document with the channel about how far you've come as well, haven't you? So don't forget that when you hit your first sort of plateau and you're working just as hard as you are now, but you're not getting anywhere, or you're slightly declining, that's when the mental side of it comes in. And you just got to know that everyone goes through it. And the longer you ride, sometimes the harder it is to get those new gains feeling back in your legs. Speaking of Zwift, kick a snap costing twice salary, which is 250. No Zwift sub due to sanctions. Zwift run is free. That's crazy, isn't it? And this is the trouble. This is, I think, is it Trainer Road? Try and do, I don't know if it is Trainer Road. I think there's a company that they say the subscription should be relevant to the cost of living in the country. And when it comes to trainers, I mean, crikey, it is, they're so expensive. I think Timbot's too much. Might slip back and help Timbot out a bit. He's 10 seconds behind now. John could go back if he fancies going back. It looks like we're all sort of waiting up anyway. 8 seconds, 9 seconds. He has rugby to watch. Don't think I'm far off losing the pack. John, Tom, what's his name? Tim. Right on, says Ray Farrell. Oh. What are fitness clocks? Haven't heard about them before. They just go around the room, you've got to chase them round, have you? Sounds like a good fun game. Where are you based then, Leafy? Where do you live? I take it it's not Porlock. It's a small village where local to us. Want to move to North Macedonia, to polar Russia. That's why it's so cold then. Ah, that'd be good. I hope you can. That's the life, isn't it? Warm, sunny, lake, mountains, cheap, fresh fruit, and lots of cycling. What more could you want? Oh. I'm loving the Zwift season this season. It's probably been my favourite Zwift season, even though I've been, caught with this bug. I've just never been more determined on Zwift than I have this year, or this season. I just put in the chat, I feel like Buckshot Buckman is hiding in the group, like his first B race. That'll wind him up, as he shoots off the front. You're not calling me out as well. If you're, you should be recording. YouTuber calls out me in a group ride. I'm joking, John. You sit on my wall you want. I'm obviously joking. I'm just struggling to hold on it. Time for a Sour Patch Kid watermelon flavour, best flavour there is. I didn't put backpedal in my name. Right on from Marco. Oh, my, wow. Oh, that does sound tough, Leafeon. Nothing. That's, yeah. Whew. Everything grinds to a halt in the UK if it hits -10. Oh. Today's one of the shortest days, just 5 hours of sunlight, yet a whole June, first half of July, non-stop light, even at night. So tough to see. Do you wear an eye mask? Eye mask at night? Good luck, John. Yeah, I think this is me done. Oh. That fan makes some funny noises. Bye, guys. Cheers, Marky. I'm going to stay live, but I'm just going to spin the legs out. Sorry about the noise. Nice pace, though. I wish I could. I wish I was a bit fitter there. So it's just. Right on. Yeah, that's it. Now I can off the intensity and just not worry about holding those guys back. I know Tim's going around, but I'm just going to sit. What was it now? Well, it's 5-3. I could sit with a pace partner for a bit. Not showing any events. Right, let's have a look on here. I need like I'll go in a pace partner, but if there's one of these, I'll just start. Race like a pro. I'm so annoyed I can't do that race like a pro stage a bit better. No, I'm not going to. No, I'll stay on this stream. Well, that's going to be too much. 2.5 to 2. If there's 400 people doing it, but what's the course? 1 lap of what? £3 endurance study, mega pretzel. Oh, brilliant, classic. Oh, so I'm hoping I can keep it once we get over this lump. Yeah, I want to downgrade. I don't know if it's just an illusion that the mic was. Hopefully I can do 150 watts. And less. I have to work out what I just did. So what have I done today? So I did 32 minutes. So I've done 45 minutes with a bit of stopping, 45 minutes. So maybe I'll try and do this for 45 minutes as well. Let's see. So the idea is to keep the heart rate as low as possible whilst I'm feeling like this. So what's happening in that other ride? It was just going up a bit too high. So the fan was having to come on because it was getting a bit too hot. And then the fan blowing on my chest and legs was just horrible. So hopefully I can do this ride and keep the heart rate still quite low. I'm not doing the festive 500, so I'm not actually. Don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened there. And we are just going to do a COVID test after this ride as well, just to confirm before we see anyone tomorrow. Although, to be honest, the way I'm feeling today, I don't really feel like seeing anyone tomorrow. I don't want to pass this on. Can I change the title live? Who knows? Who knows? Switch account. I'll probably do it. Do it on YouTube. Just so people realise this isn't a backpedal festive ride. Go. That will do. The audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than your recommended bitrate. We recommend you use an audio stream bitrate of 128. Okay. That might be when it dropped out. Have a jolly Christmas. Are you doing the rides tomorrow? I'm still here. Yeah. Keep trundling away, John. I was getting my heart rate. I knew I was sort of just a little bit over where I wanted to be. And I knew I sort of I wouldn't dig myself a hole. I could just, like I am here. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do any of the Festive 500 rides now. Because it would just technically be, I'm not going to do the Festive 500 now, the way I'm feeling. So it'll just technically be junk miles, which will be quite fun junk miles. If I'm feeling a bit better, I'll do it, but I'm not going to. Like today, I honestly thought I'd last 5 minutes. So the way I felt this morning. So I can't let this go on for another couple of weeks by sort of pushing myself to do these rides. We'll see. Yeah, got to look after longevity. And I'll look back in March and go, why did I have to take all of January off? And I'll be annoyed with myself, won't I? So, but we'll see. We'll see. Thing is, we might wake up tomorrow, be able to breathe, and everything feels fine and dandy, and I'll be a bit better. But I did want to tick off. I'm still hoping I can get to the Zwift, out to Zwift team time trial. But again, it's the 24th today. That's on the 29th. The thing is, because I've been ticking the legs over, I say the legs feel really good. So as long as the chest and everything else is there, it'll be all right. But we'll have to just see. I do a COVID test later. I don't think it is COVID. I think I had COVID before it was trendy. I did the Festive 500, 2019, I think it was, and I was just so ill afterwards. And I kind of think it was like all the symptoms were like then, and that was the year before it sort of kicked on in the March and went viral. The good thing is there's no pressure now. There's no, I mean, I think a good ramp test and like some down to 97.8 kilos, 15 stone, just under 15 stone, £6. So, you know, technically there's no pressure for me to ride in the next Zwift Racing League as a low down B. There'll only be a couple of courses that suit me. Or it would be nice to do the Scotland course, obviously on Zwift Racing League, but we'll see. Yeah, it's not my free fitness under the bus. It's just finding that fine line between sweating it out those few days ago and going, I could sweat this out, it might be all right. So then it moving to the chest, and then, you know, technically had yesterday off. I was going to do the Autobahn Innsbruck, which would have been 2 hours. German, the roller coaster, I think the title is. You go up the Innsbruck reverse and front ways, and it would have been another 2 hour zone 2. But I was just coughing so much this afternoon, I just didn't think it was. I think what happens is you get on the bike, and I think, like I put in that video the other day, I did like 5.5 hours when I was feeling a bit rough, put on a couple of films, and it was amazing. Like you feel so much better. I think your body, if you think about it in terms of human biology and history, then at some point, if you're feeling rough, but you still got to go out, do exercise to kind of hunt something down, your body's not going to shut down. It's going to go, right, actually, we need to eat here. So let's just clear the airways and go for it. Give you extra energy, give you a boost, give you the dopamine hit, give you the adrenaline. Because, you know, I feel a lot better now than when I started the ride. But will I feel better after I finish the ride? But this, you know, keeping the heart rate at 115 here is just what I needed. Oh, Paddy. Podium Paddy is back in the house. Are you all ready for tomorrow, mate? What's on the dinner plate tomorrow? What's your favourite thing? I'll tell you my favourite thing tomorrow, which you won't be able to have Christmas dinner without. You got to tell me yours first. Guarantee every Christmas dinner has this. Vegans, vegetarians, meat eaters, pescatarians, and Christmas dinner wouldn't be the same without it. Get guesses in what you think it is. No, and it's not Sour Patch Kids. Potatoes! It's not mashed potatoes. Oh, it might be for you. Wrong, John Butman. One more guess. Celiacs can eat it. Vegetarians, meat eaters. No, it's not Brussels sprouts. It's not gravy. It's not gravy. They were racking their brains now. And if you don't agree with me, tomorrow, don't have it on your dinner. Don't cook with it. A little clue, and you'll know what it is. Yorkshire. No, it's not the county of Yorkshire. Yorkshire pudding. It's quite funny because obviously Yorkshire pudding traditionally doesn't go with turkey, does it? It goes with beef. But when we were growing up as kids, I used to work in a hotel, and we'd get into the hotel and we'd do carvery. Say we'd do pork and beef. So they would say, "Oh, can you put out the condiments for the carvery?" Yeah. So there I am, mint sauce, bread pudding, bread sauce, cranberry sauce, mint jelly, all this kind of stuff, and horseradish, applesauce. Like, what are you doing? It's only like applesauce and horseradish, pork and beef. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, that's what goes with those two meats. I'm like, crikey, in my house, it was just like we had everything on everything. So if we had turkey, chicken, dinner, roast dinner, we'd have mint jelly. Not really cranberry, we weren't really a big cranberry household. But, you know, we'd have everything with everything. Like, there wasn't any kind of division. So it's quite funny working in a hotel, learning about all these things that sort of all my life I've been having mint jelly with every meal. Andy's got it. Andy's got it. Salt. Salt is the most important thing you can have on your Christmas dinner. Yes, it might be a bit sneaky, but catch you all out. But it's you try and have Christmas dinner without salt, either cooking with it or on your dinner. Your gravy's going to be rubbish, Marky. Your Yorkshires are going to be rubbish. Your Brussels are going to be too bitter without a bit of salt. Mashed potatoes without salt is disgusting. I better give some ride-ons. Make it rain. So the idea then is they go, oh, just got a ride on from someone called Comhunt TV. Scomhunt TV. What's Scomhunt TV? They Google it, they won't find me. There you go. Yeah, definitely. Go on, Scott. Hi, Marco. As you can sound, I'm not. As you can sound, I'm not hearing well. Oh. What? What is this magic? An outside ride. Outside. Like in the weather. Like on road. Outside. In tarmac. In the elements. That's really strange. Yeah, so Marco, if you're just joining, I did the backpedal ride. I dropped off the backpedal ride. I rejoined the backpedal ride. I stayed with the backpedal ride for a little bit. And then, not that the pace was too high, is my heart rate was just a little bit too high and I was getting a bit too hot. So the fan was coming on. So I just dropped out. Once we started going up this big climb, I just decided not to hold the group back. Tim McNulty had already dropped off, so I was going to be holding them back. A few of them have to get to a party. Aaron's got 25 people coming over, so he's got to get there quickly. Paul Borham's got to get to his brother's for 4:30, I think, for his brother's Christmas party. He's got 7 cans of cider left, so is he going to get drunk between now and then? So the idea is then to jump in this ride. I'm not doing the Festive 500, so I don't care about the speed or the distance, or it was just I just wanted to get 115 beats per minute, which I could have done on that course, but then there's a couple of hills and I was just like, mentally I couldn't do that. Ali's just slow cooking the spiced red cabbage ready for tomorrow. No salt in there. What's your view on red cabbage? I love red cabbage. Nat does it with cranberry juice, probably similar to what recipe you're doing there, with some spices in there and stuff. But she's found out that using apple juice instead of cranberry juice is just the same flavour. It doesn't really add that much, and it's a bit cheaper. It's got to be cooked well. It almost turns into a bit of a chutney, doesn't it? It's really nice. But why haven't you got any salt in there? Oh, you don't want to put it in just yet, because you want to put it in near the end. Red cabbage, only green for me, anyway. Yeah, we're big red cabbage fans. John Buttman's 42 kilometres in. Well done, mate. Keep going. Orange juice. Ooh, interesting. I'm off moving to Zwift run stream. Well, thank you for joining, Leafy-on. It's been most appreciated. I hope the weather improves for you. Yes, we love after eights. The perfect chocolate. Well, not perfect, just I actually quite like the cheaper. We've got a box of after eights. I quite like the cheaper after eights because the chocolate's a bit thicker. I guess they're harder to produce, so they have to make the chocolate a bit thicker. So actually cheaper after eights, you get a bit better snap on the chocolate, but normal after eights, I don't even make them, Nestle. Just could literally. Oh, the cooking queen's here. Do you want another sweet? Yeah, I've stopped with the back pedal guys and gone with the what's this one called? Can't remember what this one's called, but I'm trying to keep it under 115 heart rate. Ali said orange juice for her red cabbage. Yeah, she's just slow cooking hers now. Spiced red cabbage ready for tomorrow. No salt in there yet. What's your view on red cabbage? One of Nat's favourites. You can come and say hello quickly. Bring the after eights if you want. Cheers.
Hi everyone. Hi Ali.
Hi Nigella. That's a big ball on your head.
Yeah. One year Scott bought me was it 3 or 4?
It was 3 because it was Black Friday deals.
Nigella books for Christmas. And no.
Don't worry about reading that.
No. And yeah, the red cabbage was one of the things I always make, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've just got this out. It's actually pomegranate juice.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, sorry.
But I do sometimes use cranberry, but we're going to do apple this year. So that's very nice. And that allspice, isn't it, that makes it?
Oh, yeah, allspice in there. Yeah. What other treats are in there?
Chocolate Yule log, which is what I'm going to make now.
Your dad likes that one.
Yeah, it's pretty, well, like anything, Nigella, don't eat anything. Don't make anything from Nigella if you're on a diet or a budget.
Ali, have you started fasting 24th? You're fasting already, but you're going to kick it up a level in January. But you started on the bike today? Haven't seen yet.
191.
Look at that
beauty. That's what we're having in a minute. Well, I'm going to make it in a minute. Tomorrow. Not a massive fan of chocolate, am I? Really, but I do like chocolate Yule log.
Yeah.
Not ridden yet, building up the motivation.
Come on, Ali. If I can do it when I'm blowing out my ass.
Has Ali been poorly?
Don't think so.
Thank you. Hi, Mark. Marky, you alright?
No, you just dropped me in the backpedal ride. He just goes, "See you later, Scott. I'm gonna smoke you lot."
This is where we separate.
This is where we separate. Oh, I have to tell that story again. Nice hat.
Thank you.
This isn't a bobble. That's the microphone.
Gia gave me this hat.
She's clever.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
My mum came round with some Florentines the other day. Florentines?
The little bits. I don't know.
Yeah, they were really yummy.
They looked a bit
Uncooked.
Yeah, a little bit. Are they supposed to be like brittle?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
They're like they were meant to be.
Oh. Just the. What am I thinking of then? Brittle.
And he went, "Oh, do you know what else I had this morning, which I forgot to tell you about as well? What I had for breakfast? A piece of Heston Blumenthal's chocolate orange panettone, whatever you call it.
Panettone.
Yeah.
For breakfast.
Yeah. With chocolate on top and like cherries in it. Oh, it was really good. Yeah.
We're gonna experiment, aren't we, Ali? Aren't we, Ali? Aren't we, Nat? Ali, we're gonna experiment, Ali. Nat.
What with? I'm not sure where this is going. I've not heard about this.
Forgotten what I was going to say now. Experiment. What did you mention before? Oh,
panettone.
Because I've been fasting. I don't know if you know, I've been fasting. Oh, mad. Nat said yesterday. Nat said the other day. Yesterday. She said, "Are you doing OMAD fasting today?" I was like,
Ali, are we?
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, no, not really. Well, yeah, kind of." And it's like, "Are you eating one meal a day? Yes or no?" Isn't it? It was like.
No, I didn't say that. You said that to yourself.
Yeah, I was laughing. Are you doing OMAD? Are you doing one meal fasting today? Are you eating one meal a day? I was like, "Yeah, no, not really." I was like, "Yes." It's a yes or no question, isn't it? Real answer, really. Because I've been feeling so good on the. I listened to.
Oh yes, that experiment.
Because I've been feeling so good with the fasting. Obviously, I haven't been fasting whilst being ill, but because my Benylin breaks the fast. What I'm going to try and do is start introduce some gluten into my diet in that meal. I think I was listening to a podcast or a YouTube video the other day. It said they were gluten intolerant or had a bad reaction to gluten, which is like me, really. I'm not celiac, but I have a bad reaction to gluten. So, and they said they almost sort of reversed it, cycled it off. So we're going to start maybe introducing, maybe after I'm better, some gluten into the diet, aren't we, for the main meal, and see if maybe it was just, I couldn't deal with eating too much.
Or maybe some things you'll be able to eat and some things you won't. Like you might be all right with pasta, but you might not with bread. or something like that. But you just don't know. It's all interesting, isn't it?
But because I haven't eaten it for so long anyway, if I start eating it like now, I'm going to get a reaction, aren't I? So we're just going to start slowly leaking in a little bit of gluten. Be quite interesting to see if that.
I think you and me are the only ones that are interested. Hi, Marco. How are you after your SS the other day?
SS?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what you were saying.
SS.
What he was doing on his bike.
Oh, sweet spot.
Yeah.
You didn't know what that is.
Well.
SS intervals.
Yeah.
Marco's been outside today.
Well, you don't even know what it is.
No.
Has he? What's it like on the border, Marco?
Oh, bollocks.
I don't understand.
Oh,
I see. He can't hear. SS. Ooh,
Oh.
I'm going to have a look at this.
Hopefully that's not
It's
naughty.
really funny though, isn't it?
Pulled up.
Like when I get ill, quite often I feel like I have like something with dairy, don't I?
Yeah, like
which is really weird
reaction.
because I love dairy. It's like basically what keeps me alive most of the time. But it's almost like when I'm not feeling great, it's the first thing that I struggle with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is really weird. So I don't know. Hi, Agnes.
Hey. Hi, Agnes. How are you? I hear a lot of fun. Marco doesn't. Yeah. He's missing out. He's just watching. Why are you watching, Marco?
Yeah.
Why am I saying that? Because you won't know.
What are you having for Christmas Day, Agnes? Do you have
Nut roast.
Oh, yeah, no. Agnes is vegan, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't really know what to do for you. What do you want for Christmas?
I'm not too worried about eating Christmas. I won't be able to taste anything.
Do you want me to do that butternut thing?
No, don't go to any. Just get some veggie sausages out there.
Maybe some like
Pizza.
nice stuffing.
Homemade pizza.
No, you can't have pizza for Christmas Day because how much mileage will you get out of that?
I would love that.
All Nat gave me for Christmas was pizza.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind. It's better than your homemade pizza. Is one of my favourite.
Better than what?
Sorry, viewers. I moved the microphone up away from you. It still hasn't worked, does it?
Something with her sister. Oh, nice. What is traditional in Holland?
On the border.
No, that's Marco's on the border.
Pancakes for Christmas morning. And a smoke. Again, that's that racist. Smoke and a pancake. What is that from anyway? Is it Austin Powers?
I don't know.
Smoke and a pancake. Anyone in the chat know that? Marco? Must be some kind of comedy film. Traditional. So what's
traditional Christmas in Holland, Agnes? Like.
So do you have Christmas dinner at lunchtime, or is it nighttime or morning, or so what is another word for traditional? What do you normally do?
Yeah, and like traditional Christmas is like here roast turkey or roast dinner, basically, isn't it?
I was going to say swan. Goose.
Goose. Some people have goose.
Yeah. Gold member.
What is that?
Austin Powers. Oh yeah, smoke and a pancake. The first time for hours I had a clone, I knew I'd be safe because I'd never be alone. An evil daughter shouldn't speak a lot about his feelings. His heart and his pain don't make into appealing. I hope Scott would look up to me. Run the business of the family. Run an evil empire just like his dear old dad. Give him the love and the things I never had. But Scott, he rejected me. Da da da, c'est la vie.
Nice little interlude. I think that's the translation.
Usually dinner, but my sister always has a brunch.
I do like a good brunch. I think if I was doing OMAD, I think I'd do brunch. That's the best meal of the day, I think. Twins.
Yeah, baby. I can't do very good Austin Powers.
Were you just working up towards that?
Yeah. I was just trying to think, what's the fat? What does he say? I want my baby back ribs. That's not very good, is it? Yeah, hey.
Shagadelic.
I'm fat. I can't do it without saying the word bastard. Come and get in my belly. There we go. There's your Christmas impressions. 15 minutes to go. And I've done the festive 500 in one ride.
How many minutes?
15.
All right, I'm going to go and get this thing on then.
Cool.
Nice to see you. Can you see my Christmas jumper? Come on. Yeah, everyone else wearing Christmas jumpers? You should have yours on.
It's too warm. It's over there. I've got it handy.
Christmas Yule log. Chocolate Yule log.
That's pretty good. Your jumper on me.
I think you're impressive.
Sharks with freaking laser beams. Frau. Scott. Oh. Well, the heart rate's staying pretty good after all that fun. $1 million. It's going to annoy everyone. Oh, yeah. $1 million. Surprised I haven't sort of talked about a remake for that one. Rush Hour 4 apparently is in the works again. Rush Hour 4, which me and my friend Chin from Zhang's Food Workshop really loved Rush Hour when we were at school. So what we're going to do when Rush Hour 4 comes out, you can privately hire the Minehead Cinema. Yeah, they do private hire parties. So we can do that, watch Rush Hour 1, 2, 3, and then go straight into Rush Hour 4. What a time that would be.
Are you inviting anyone?
No, just me and him. Yeah, we're going to have to invite people to pay for it. Maybe we can hire it out and put my first YouTube video back up on there. Oh, it's getting dark already, 3:30. Do some ride-ons. Boom. These are really nice. I just love these.
Yeah, they are nice.
Sour Patch Kids, watermelon flavour, vegan recipe as well. And unlike a lot of vegan sweets, they don't get stuck in your teeth. What, whole 30? Got Wiggle orange energy powder in my bottles. I prefer the berry one. But the orange is good as well. Oh, are you guys still riding, Marky? Yep. Oh, well done. 50k done. Nearly there, mate. Oh, no, it's 70k, isn't it? Is it 70k? Yeah. Nice. Well done. Well done, boys. Do it for back pedal. Don't forget to keep standing up. Chocolate milk and Gulwin. Gulwine is sort of traditional and sweet foods called Kuss. Crans. I have to Google that. Yeah, baby. He's still riding. Oh, sweet German one, yeah. Lovely, Agnes. Lovely. Getting in some good long Zwift rides. Are you doing the festive 500 or on Zwift? I'm hoping to feel a lot better for the Out to Zwift team time trial on the 29th. That was my next goal. Potentially upgrade that race as well. Who knows? We'll see how I feel. It's not that long now, is it? When you sort of think, oh, it's the 24th today. So we'll see how that goes. No festive 500 for Agnes. No, I was tempted maybe 2 weeks ago and I was feeling good, but I think with this, I'm not going to force it. It's just there's no point, I think. You could sit on and do rides like this, but I think if I wasn't going to do that time trial next week, I'd do it, get some good base in. We'll see how it goes. I'm just sweating out a cold now. So I did the backpedal ride and just couldn't keep up very well. So I didn't want to push myself when I'm not feeling great. So just jumped in this one, try and keep the heart rate under 115 with a group ride. So I could have gone up the Alp, I guess. Would have been better for XP. Chasing level 40 down. Thank Mr. Phil Lovett for the mass ride-ons. Oh, did you all get ride-ons? Cheers, Agnes. Hopefully going to be a B before New Year, but a B rider. So we're down to 97.8, I think it is, kilograms. This time last year, Christmas Day last year, I was 108 kilos. So we've just lost a smidge over 10 kilos in the whole since last Christmas. And hopefully get down another couple of kilos for January. Drop like a bomb. Yeah, so technically I'm a C now. So I'm 97, just under 98 kilos. FTP is coming out at 303 watts, 303 watts. On the AutoCat, I'm a C. We'll see The idea was to do a critty bang bang all cat start crit race this week or next week. No, this week. But with the lurgy, the sickness and stuff, I haven't done that because they're great races to see if you can upgrade. So we're a C now, but potentially one big effort up the Alp might push me over. I think I'm probably at. I'd like to think my FTP is, I don't know, 320 at the moment, 318. I just need to do a ramp test or a hard race to get there. C's are hard. Stay in the D's, Agnes. Oh, Bullet gave you a ride on. I missed that one. Bullet, did you give me a ride on? Marky says, thanks to Bullet for the ride on. There we go. And Agnes, the thing is, for the Porlock Hill climb in 2023, I want to go under 20 minutes. So that's my big goal for next year, to go under 20 minutes there, which means I need to go over 4 watts per kilo to do that for 20 minutes, which will put me into an A category Zwift racer. So I think it'll probably be, I'm hoping 4.2 watts per kilo. So ideally I need to get down to 88 kilos. So I need to lose another 10 kilos from this position now, ideally, if not more. See how the body reacts. But I've given myself a long goal of that September. So it'd be nice to get to 95 kilos in January, and then, you know, the rest of the year to get that last sort of 5k, 6k off. Brilliant. Bullet's ordered that thing from earlier. If you're a long time viewer, Bullet sent Bullet a little emergency request to order something from Wiggle for me. He's still got his next day. Cadence sensor, Bluetooth cadence sensor, so I don't have to rely on the power meter, Stages power meter. Yeah, imagine that, Agnes. Me, an A rider, taking on. Oh god. My race, the race selection on Zwift will be very limited to bell lap. And if I'm feeling really good, downtown Dolphin. Other than that, that might be the only races I do when I'm an A-cat. But I am super determined to do it. Holly, holly Christmas. Has anyone watched Glass Onion yet on Netflix? Glass Onion, I'm going to watch that tonight. I think we haven't watched one Christmas film yet, apart from Guardians of the Galaxy. No Christmas trees up. We're just we're cancelling that side of things this year. So you're going to watch it tonight, Green Onion. A Knives Out story. Knives Out was great, so I'm hoping Green Onion. Green Onion? Glass Onion. What was I saying? Green Onion. Green Onions. Good band. What did they do? Green Onions. The looking for some happiness and there is that, they do that one? Glass Onion. Food on the brain, yeah. I'm quite partial to Oh, where's I've lost the pack here. Gone too far. I'm quite partial to French onion soup. I really like French onion soup. Well, I have to do. I did say I was going to do a live, didn't I? Putting the Christmas tree up, but we're not doing that. So maybe we'll do. Maybe I'll do a behind the com of Nat watching glass onion. Food on the brain. Food on the brain. Are you still going, Marky? What mileage, what kilometerage are you on now? $9K to go. Come on, you can do it, Marky. You still all together? Sweaty. Thanks, Agnes. Yeah, we haven't done. Yeah, I don't think we haven't done any of it. We've got mums there, mums and dads ready to deliver. It's not bad. 7 of you still together on the backpedal Christmas festive 500 ride one. Is everyone in the group gonna go on and do the festive 500? Not today. Nice. Well done for doing it in that little group ride as well. You could have done it with that 2000 start. 2000 rider group would have made it a bit faster, I guess. Happy Christmas. Oh, I'm sure they appreciate that, Agnes. I didn't see that message. No, so we're not that much better, Kev. I was hoping not riding yesterday would have, I would just have magically woken up fine, but it's just the night times. It's the coughing at the night times. So it's a bit annoying. I jumped in the back pedal ride for a bit, and I just felt my heart rate was getting a bit too high, I was getting a bit too hot, and then the cold of the fan. So I jumped in this little group, stayed with them for a bit, jumped in this little group so I could ride without the fan on, well, it's on a little bit, and keep it under 115 heart rate. It's a bit annoying, so how are you feeling? Is it, when's your Christmas party? Was it last night? Or is it in between Christmas and New Year? Yeah, I think for me, I think if you're taking mild, even mild flu, a good idea with a VO2 max workout to skip it. I just think if you're feeling a little bit like what I sound like, then that VO2 max, you're getting that air into your lungs, the deep part of the lungs into the alveoli and whatever they're called. And you don't really want that, do you? And they always say, in it, above the head, carry on training, but easy. Below the neck, don't. So, which I probably shouldn't be now, but I would give the VO2 workouts a skip altogether. And Festive 500, if your body's trying to fight something off, I would say that, you know, the Festive 500, even on Zwift, is a lot of load if you're not used to it. I don't know what your TSS is at the moment going into December. Mine would have been all right, I think, if I was fit. Would have been a nice lot of load for the legs, but it's just not worth messing it up, is it? I mean, I shouldn't be on the bike now, but I feel better on the bike than I do off the bike. And also, are you racing, Patrick, are you racing ZRL in January? Because don't forget, there's not a lot of time left before the next season now, is it? Is it the 10th of Jan? I'm hoping I can get back feeling good for the 29th, which is the Out to Zwift time trial. And then it's the superior level Christmas party on the 30th. So I need to have a practice drink before that night, that's for sure. I haven't been drinking the last month or two. Yeah. Especially if I'm fasting as well, when we go to the pub before, I need to line my stomach. Oh, what we're going to get parrot-wise? What are we going to get? Graft. Do it now. Right on. Annoying thing today is that I haven't shaved. I use electric shaver. So what's really annoying, get this towel and just wipe your face. And it feels a little bit sandpapery, so you've got to go careful when you get a real sore nose. I put a little bit of aloe vera Vaseline on my nose for bedtime. So that's one thing I really hate about not being sort of clean shaven. The fasting seems to work very well, doesn't it? I love it, Agnes, I really do. I haven't been doing it since I've been ill, because I've been doing Lemsit, which are, I guess, a international brand. Still a bit left, it's cold. Which is like paracetamol drink and throat cough mixture. So, but yeah, I can't wait. I've been doing sort of 20 to at least 22 hours fasting a day. Most of it's been OMAD, so I've just been having sort of one meal, one eating window. But I haven't been calorie restricting too much because I don't want to mess up the metabolism. So I don't want to just drop a load of weight quickly. There's other benefits for the fasting, and I'm getting loads of energy from it as well. So I'm hoping that, you know, if I did need to drop a little bit of weight for the hill climb season, for that PR attempt, then I could start just taking 200 calories a day off the requirements there and just losing it very slowly. But we'll see. I've still got a lot of fat to burn. Patrick is racing January the 14th. Seriously concentrating on VO2 and FTP improvement, as I'm a heavy rider and keep getting dropped. Yeah, if you are a heavy rider and you don't have that, I would say that 3 minute effort is super important. Lots of people say 3 minute effort is the way to go. So you sort of just getting that snap back in your legs. I think most of the races you need that, like Bell Lap. I can put in obviously a sprint at the end of a C race and win it. But at the end of the day, if you haven't got that 3 minute effort where it kicks up a notch and you can't sort of manage that effort before they finish, you're not going to be at the finish. And that's pretty much 3 minutes on Zwift is really important. So if you think a lot of the climbs, if you can just hold on for 3 minutes onto the pack and then recover and then go again and then recover and go again, lots of the Zwift racing leagues, unless it's a big old race, like a big hill climb, you know, you can get away with a good 3 minute effort. Yeah, fasting makes you ill, yeah. No, I think that came from Bristol. No, it didn't. 22 hours, oh my. Oh my God. No, it's called OMAD. 1 meal a day. OMAD. OMAD. No. Some Scottish bloke fasted 380 days. Yeah, I'd like to do some 3-day fasting. I can't with the blood thinners I'm on because you got to eat them with, you got to have them with food. So yes, I need to get off them so I can do some fasting. Yeah. What are you having? Oh, pita bread with some cheese. Just butter. Are you on the what? What's that? Huh? Yeah, a bit dairy. Are you on the mulled wine yet? I see you got a box in the window. She fell asleep with mulled wine in her hand the other night, and I gave her a nudge. The trouble is you don't want to scare anyone when they've fallen asleep with a glass of wine in their hand. And you don't want to go, because Nat has this thing of when she falls asleep and I have to wake her up to say, go to dinner. Oh, mad, yeah, 1 meal a day. You mad? Oh, mad. She'll go, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I don't want to get to bed. So I was like trying to wake her up without frightening her. And then you go, whoa, and chuck wine all over the place. So I woke her up once and I was just like, wine. She's like, yeah. And then I took it off her hand and you were holding on to it so tight. I was like, I thought I was going to throw it everywhere from doing that. Anyway, she's moved to boxes of mulled wine now. Bottles aren't enough. She's moved to boxes of mulled wine. For Morrison's. Eco-friendly. Budget option, yeah.
There's 2 bottles of wine in there and it's like 30p cheaper.
That's good. Sorry, I just got a little scratch there. That's the trouble with the camera being too low. Can't sort yourself out. I'm 90 kilos, so this is Patrick Baker. I'm 90 kilos with 275 watt FTP, but also don't have a big sprint. So got to stay with the lead group. And I go early for 300 watt FTP well into the Zwift season. Yeah, well, to be honest, the Zwift season never ends. But, you know, if you, is that 90 kilos, is that negotiable? Negotiate? Is negotiable. Could that be 88 kilos? Or not? Could it be? Because if you get to 300 FTP at 88 kilos, you should be doing all right, mate. You should be doing really good. Wow. I was going to put the mixer on. Ali said you never know you could get a box of mulled wine. Proper classy, yeah. There you go. So we've got a little tap on and everything. So it's not very nice. And I can't taste anything at the moment. Oh God, that's more sour than the Sour Patch Kids. Have you filled it up with vinegar or something? Oh, it's made my mouth water. Yeah, I'm right, thanks. Wash that down. Very excited. I think that's the Morrison's one. Boxes of vino alcoholics anonymously thinks it was last night or not. She was rough last week, wasn't it? And then I think it was last night or the night before. I was just like, I heard the mic. She puts it in the microwave, and yeah, bing. I was like, oh, she's having mulled wine at this time of night. I think that's the first drop of alcohol I've had for, I don't know. It's when you stop being able to know when you last had a drink, isn't it? Is when it's quite good, I guess. But like you, Kev, I got a Christmas do coming up on the 30th for Superior Level. And when Ollie and Bill get on the wine, so I'm going to have to maybe get some practice in before then. I haven't wanted to drink actually, just because I don't know why. It's the fasting, because you get a small fasting window. It's like I'd have to have a drink with dinner, and it's just like, and there you go. It's like I would have to have a drink with dinner, and Nat's been obviously not feeling very well, and I had this sort of head cold come on when she wasn't very well, so I was just like, there's no point doing that. But I think since I've been doing the fasting, which has been over a month now, I think. And I can't remember before when I had a drink then. Which does, obviously it does help with all the, Zwifting I was doing. I guess if I had, I've been having my wiggle recovery shakes and then try and get some electrolytes in and stuff. So if I did have alcohol, I would have woken up with a thick head. I think I said about half hour ago I was just going to do another 15 minutes. Has anyone bought the TV Times, or what's the other one? Radio Times this year. I think it's the first year I haven't bought it, even though we don't watch TV. We've always got it on the catch-ups and stuff like that. It's the first year I haven't bought it, because we haven't really been watching anything that isn't on streaming, I guess. But that feels weird. Holly, Holly Christmas. All right. I've never seen the Brothers Grimsby. Actually, I don't know if I've seen The Dictator. I've seen a lot of it on YouTube and TikTok. Brothers Grimsby with Mark Stone, is it? What's the name, Mark? Yeah, we have to watch that. I do like Sacha Baron Cohen is a bit of a, when he first came out with Ali G in the House, it was just fantastic. Like, we used to love that when we were younger. Done it, 70k. Well done, mate. Round it up to Bullet. Round it up for Bullet. 100k. 100k for Bullet. Agnes is a huge fan of Baron Cohen. Just got dropped there. Well done, Mark. Yeah, that's brilliant. It's funny because, I say, just having the smaller group, probably had to focus quite a lot as well. And like these people, it's just like riding with a wave, isn't it? It's not really, I don't feel like I'm riding with G. Taylor, Olsen, Ryan Johnson's in here, David Nelson, Gavin Taylor, I'm just making up names, Dan Crosley. We don't really get the impression that you're riding with them. But when it's the meetups and the events like that, you really feel a little camaraderie to that little group. And another 70 done. 70 off, ticked off on the way to the Festive 500. Oh, I love that early stuff of him just going over, and they're so unsuspecting, isn't it? And it's just, it's so good. Oh yeah, they always come back. They always come back. There might be a more exciting stream elsewhere, but Leaf Yoni will always come back to the tried and tested stream. Both on Netflix, The Elephant Scene and The Brothers Grimsby will generally make you laugh out loud. We'll put them on the list, Patrick. I'd say it might be Glass Onion tonight, or Green Onion. Glass Onion, Ryan Johnson's a Knives Out story, or whatever they're titling there. Probably not Jesse. I would have liked to do the points race tomorrow, but again, if I feel like this, there's just no point. I just need to keep it anything sort of over 115 beats per minute. I'm getting sort of almost too warm and stuff. So there you go. Film recommendations, Agnes. So I'm not doing the Festive 500. So I made that decision yesterday. The way I felt. Although I feel better on the bike than I do off the bike. I'll get off the bike and I'll start coughing. I'm just hoping. I'm probably doing the wrong thing. I'm just hoping, like, every day I sort of wake up and it's going to be better. And what I've been doing by keeping the legs ticking over in the Zone 2 streams, XP badge hunt, I'm hoping the legs feel great, and the legs keep ticking over for the out to Zwift team time trial, which I might get upgraded to a B during if I go over the limit and stuff. But so I'm hoping this recovers whilst I haven't just not been on the bike with the legs. But we'll probably look back and go in March when I haven't been on the bike for 2 months due to bronchitis, when we go, that was the wrong decision. That Christmas Eve 8-hour live stream was the wrong decision. Can knees pain due to heat or cold stress? Can knees pain due to heat? Can you get knee pain in the heat or the cold? Or what? It depends. Are you saying if you've got knee pain, how to cope with it? What to do with it? Add cold or heat? It would depend on, I'm no doctor, but it would depend on the actual injury and where it is on the knee, whether to apply cold or heat. Yeah, no, if you do the festive, no holidays left. No. I'm hoping so, Jesse. The annoying thing then, if I do upgrade, then I guess it's going to mess up my C team. Or if I get a team together that's happy to be disqualified, but we all get PRs up there, they can't take away our PRs, can they? I'd love to get Bullet a PR up the Alp, and I think he would. Like, there's not much drafting up there, but I think he definitely would get a PR with, like, cycling up with me. So I'm 97. So I'll be, hopefully by then I'll be 2, 3, 5 kilos. 5 kilos lighter than when I did my hour attempt up there. So, which I did, was it 58, 59 when Marco DS'd me up there. So hopefully I can just sit and PR it. Who knows? It would be good. Yeah, it would be good fun. Are you saying you want to race it? Is that what you're saying, Kev? Yeah, cheers, James. Appreciate that, mate. And to you. Let's hope we kick it without doing too much damage. I had a dumb start of my Festa 500, drawing in for 10 reps of the Everesting. Yeah, but easier than you get the downhills, don't you, and stuff. So, and you've done him a good service. Right now, I'm blaming the long cranks, and yeah, Leafeon struggles with the short, trying to find the short cranks. Okay, so you won't get DQ'd on the TTT. Maybe the team just get moved to higher division. Well, again, why does Zwift disqualify ride instead of moving to a higher category? It depends on the race series and everything like that. They could just disqualify you from a race. Sometimes, if a rider's on the verge of upgrading, they'll obviously upgrade them in Zwift Power. It just depends, really. It might be a freak incident. It might be their first time they've gone over a category limit. I'll sit with that in a box of wine instead. Yeah, it would be good. Although, yeah, thing is, when I did, the only thing in my mind, John, it's you are still going. Your apostrophe, you apostrophe RE, still going. I've lost the. The only thing in my mind is that when I did the under 1 hour at 102 kilos, I was obviously either very clever of where I put in the watts. I've got some lights here. Or the fact of or it's the fact that it was Tour de Watopia. Shouldn't have touched it, should I? That hasn't made a lot of difference. It was Tour of Watopia, so it's double draft. I'm not sure how much double draft would have helped on that course, but it'd be interesting. So I'm there thinking, as long as I keep it the same power, I'm a lot lighter. It should be easy under an hour. But maybe that double draft did help a lot more than I was expecting. Patrick, strangely, last time I did an Alp race, I did better than expected. My one superpower, whatever my current FTP, I can pretty much ride it for an hour. Apparently, most people only make 40 minutes. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? FTP should be what you can sustain for a whole hour, but it actually doesn't work like that. And it depends on how they've done their FTP as well. Maybe they've done a ramp test. Maybe it's overread a little bit. Maybe they can't deal with the pacing of riding at their FTP for an hour, but they could ride slightly over it, drop under it for a little bit, and then ride slightly over it. So, yeah, it's a very interesting. FTPs are very interesting. For me, it will probably give me a new FTP. Would I ride at a certain power? I don't know. I do want to do a race up there as well, whilst I'm still in the seas, hopefully, as well as the TTT, because I've never raced up there. And I think that will just give you a little bit of an edge. I say I've never raced up there. The Tour of Watopia was technically a race, isn't it? Group ride race. But I knew I was treating that like a spin to the bottom, and then a PR attempt. I wasn't actually treating it like a race. That's a good way to put it. Yes, am I still going? I am still going. I was going to stop about half hour ago, John. 45 minutes ago. About an hour ago, I said I'm going to stop in 15 minutes. But you know, when the lungs are starting to open up, because you're on the bike, I guess, and this pace with the beats per minute on heart rate's just nice and steady. So everything's opened up. I can breathe. I might not sound very good, but I'm feeling all right. Right on, says Marky. We will probably stop in a minute, maybe 5 more minutes. Someone's asking for tips for cooking their turkey on the barbecue. There's lots of people cooking their turkey for Thanksgiving in America, but they're deep frying it in like a dustbin outside. Some quite funny TikToks with that. See, if I got my gear set up correctly, this is probably how it sounds all the time. But when I go into my big gear, it's just a bit. What's everyone hoping for Christmas then? Are they getting anything bike related? T-shirt with an upside print that says, if you find this cyclist, please upload their Strava. All everyone really wants is a year's subscription to Zwift, or a year's. I don't know if they do that. They do gift vouchers for that, or Strava Premium. Strava Premium is quite good to give as a gift. So if you give that as a gift, you get a month. You get a month yourself, I think. So you can build up quite a few little. If you get in we should do a backpedal chain of buying it for everyone, and then you get a month free, and then work its way around. I found the Alp using my extra power on the flatter parts on the bends meant I could catch the lighter rider. Yeah, I think that's how I rode it. There is a live stream, the whole live stream, which I might break out, zoom up a bit, and do it here. I did another live stream up there, Patrick, where I tried to get a PR. Is it every third segment, or every second segment, or every other segment even? That was quite a good live stream, or workout. But yeah, for me, putting that extra power down on the flats, you sort of lose the gear a bit if your training difficulty is too high, because it goes too easy almost. So if you lower down your training difficulty, power out of the flats, corners, you do get such good momentum. Wait, what? Cooking turkey? Why someone cooking the whole country? a bird turkey. Are we going to talk about New Year's resolutions on the bike at the moment? Are we going to go there yet? Mine is, obviously I've got some goals for 2023, but the New Year's resolutions is probably to just have consistent months. I know the months where I haven't been consistent this year have been down to like injuries and stuff like that. So it's been forced. There hasn't been a time where I've sort of just gone, I can ride, but I can't get on the, I don't want to get on the bike. So hoping that next year will be my most consistent year since 2019. I'll be back to 2019 weight and fitness, which is before when I started YouTube. And the fitness took a tumble all the way down. Yeah, if I can get 10 to 11 hours consistent training in every week, I'll be happy with that. Is listening to music whilst racing cheating? No. I used to do that a lot before I was streaming. Got my old set of headphones here, which I just purchased some new pads for. So that's what I always used to use. Start my playlist up and empty the tank. You should ask Nat for smaller hankies. Got one. I've got loads of blue ink on this one. So sometimes when I blow my nose, I get a load of blue. You've already got mine, 300 watts FTP, and actually train all year, not just Swift season. That'd be great to get to 300 watts FTP, wouldn't it? You've got it, Mark. You got it, Patrick. You got it. Round up the bullet, 53 kilometers. There we go. Ed's just put on Twitter, only place to be on Christmas Eve. Not the backpedal ride. Bethlehem. Oh, go and follow Ed on Twitter to see the image. So even if music give me 10% more watts, it's not cheating that good. I should be slow in real life events. You kind of, if you're more interested in real life events, try and replicate that on Zwift as much as possible. It's not going to be the same, but if you don't ride with music in obviously real life events, then try and go through your whole routine as set up as much as possible as you can on the indoor turbo. Try and get your warm up similar. Your drinks bottles, stupid stuff like your kit and everything like that. Try and get similar so you can just get used to going through the motions of the real life stuff. So yeah, don't use it if you think it gives you an advantage and then you can't pull those watts out when you're out in the real life events, then I would stay away from music. Or you look at it the other way, the music gives you those extra 10% more watts while training indoors and on Zwift. Better training gives you more bigger FTB for when you go outside. I'm actually scheduling training plans for all next year on Training Peaks to keep me motivated. That's a good thing with Training Peaks. If you put all your training in and your training plans, then it tells you, if you stick to that training plan, tells you what fitness you're going to be by the certain date or the event that you put in. So that's always a good thing to keep you motivated, because if you can see where you're going to be as long as you keep consistent, then that's great. See what you mean. You look like a bloody Smurf now. No, I got something. I've done it before. It's always been there, that stain, but it still seems to come out of the bloody hanky. No. Yeah. But in your head, you can do that in your head. So if you've got the certain playlist, I would always stick. So all of my Zwift races, I'd always warm up with the same playlist, and usually got a connection failure. I'd always have the same playlist, and I'd usually start it from the same place in the warm up, so I'd know when the Zwift race started. I know I'd hit a certain song when I needed it. So, but you can go through that in your head. If you've got a certain song, you just sort of go through it in your head, and Oh, right. Should we have a look at the graph? That's 2.5 hours done, actually. So that's pretty good. We've already uploaded a couple of rides, so this isn't the whole ride. I've lost my mouse. There we go. Max watts, epic max watts, 360. Probably my least max watts ever in a Zwift ride. I'll take that. Blue. Cool. So I don't know if I'll be on the bike tomorrow. There is a backpedal ride tomorrow morning. Let's just find the time. On Discord for the 27th ride, or too many folks. What's the 27th? Events. Come on, race, no, race, club. Is there a club? Only Zwifters I follow. Should be right tomorrow. Just the app is so rubbish when you try and find events. Clubs, let's go clubs. Bunchy ride. I don't know if I'll be doing it, to be honest, Kev. I've got to just see how I do. The ZRL Bunchy ride at 7 p.m. or something, isn't it? 6 p.m. Yeah, I'm just going to have to see how I wake up and feel, to be honest. So the backpedal ride tomorrow morning, Christmas Day, 7 a.m. You've got 3 laps of turf and surf, so 74 kilometers. And there is also the points race tomorrow. Backpedal points race, 9:15, 24 kilometers. Mercury 40 course, which isn't 40 kilometers, all right? It's 40. It's just the name of it. So go and join that one. That would be quite fun. I'll see how I feel and I'll wake up in the morning, but I probably won't be on the bike tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. I'll probably stream something if I do. If it is in the afternoon, I don't know, to be honest. I don't even know timings or whatever. So if you're racing up the Alp, AC/DC, long way to the top, yeah. Bunchy ride that Kev's on about is Tuesday. It's 6:30. No. Oh, so there's a backpedal festive 500 ride at 6:30, and then there's a backpedal ZRL Bunchy ride at 7 p.m. for 60 minutes. So I doubt I'll be in that one, to be honest, at 7 p.m. we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope everyone has a great evening and a fantastic day tomorrow. If I don't catch up with you before tomorrow, I would have done there's obviously no Christmas special on the main channel. We were going to have a little live stream tonight. Maybe we'll go do a little live stream just to say Happy Christmas and have a drink or something. Or Nat can have a couple of drinks. I'll have a lemsip. But if don't overdo it. If you are feeling rough like me, and stay safe out there. And look after everyone. Check in with your friends and family as well. And thank you for joining me on Christmas Eve for a very boring stream. And well done to Marky for doing the Festive 500 ride. Cool. I will see you next year. No, you can say that on Christmas New Year's Eve. You can't say that on Christmas Eve. I'll see you on the next stream. Happy Christmas to Andy Good. Happy Christmas to everyone. But most importantly,